Hey, this is Silicus, and today I'm going to be unboxing the Gigabyte Z68 AP-D3. This is a cheap motherboard. It's only about $100, but as far as I can tell, it has just about all the major features generally you're going to want from a board, so we're going to unbox this thing so you can check it out. So this is a Gigabyte motherboard. It's only about $100. I got this one particularly from Micro Center. You can see it's a Z68 board. It's a cheap board, but it has most all the features you could probably want. As you can see, Gigabyte doesn't leave anything to imagination. Everything you probably want to know and more is on the box. More information here. Same thing all the way around. Specs and details about it. And so let's open this thing up. Inside the box, none too glorious. Has your CD with your, obviously your chipset RAID, your SATA, and your USB 3. Now these are very important. You can go onto the website or you can put them on here. I would always keep the CD around because depending on the Intel chip they have for connected to the internet, you don't have the CD, you get to do the funky grab a USB key, download it, put it on a key, install it in order for you to connect to the internet. Because a lot of these things came around after Windows 7, so they don't recognize it because it's not preloaded. So keep this disk. Here's a manual that tells you all about the board. So if you haven't done this before, or if you need to know something specific about the board, it's all right here. Another bit about Intel's HDD stuff, and a multilingual installation guide in one of tons of languages. Now you have some SATA cables. Looks like there are 2 in here, so they give you a total of 4. They have 90-degree turns on them, which is nice. Makes it a little easier to get in. Your back I/O plate. Very, very basic, nothing fancy on it. Lift it up, and inside the board itself, there's not very much padding, so be very careful with the box, because all things considered, it could easily be damaged that way. Also comes with the all-important Gigabyte sticker. Now let's check out the board itself. So the board itself, let's see if we can get some zoom in a little bit. Alright, so the board comes in a static bag. Make sure you're grounded whenever you open this thing up. I want to shock your board. Alright, so here's the board itself. Get a closer look. They obviously have their blue and white kind of color scheme. Tells you which ones are SATA. You have 4 DIMM slots. So you have your dual channel RAM right here and here. They're labeled on here for your DIMM 4, DIMM 2, DIMM 3, DIMM 1. So you're going to put your first stick here, your second stick here, third, and then fourth. So white first, blue second. Try to match your RAM if possible. Okay, here's your PCI lanes. You got 2 PCI Express lanes, a bunch of PCI Express 1X. I guess these are good for like sound cards and stuff like that. Maybe if you have a network card, you can put it in here. Passively cooled, 1155 socket. Has your connection for VGA right here, so if you want to connect a monitor to it right there. And have a little HDMI port right there. Your USB 3.0, your regular USB, Ethernet, more USBs, standard old school mouse and keyboard adapter, and your sound card. So as you can see, there's not a huge amount of USB ports on there, but considering this board was $100, not too bad, not too bad. Back of the board. Connections here to plug it in, and your standard SATA, and then on top is your newer Intel SATA. This actually can support Crossfire or SLI, so you can actually have 2 different cards here, which is nice. That way you have if you have two graphics cards, you can utilize both of them in whatever your preferred graphics manufacturer are. Once again, this is Silicus, and this is my unboxing of this Gigabyte Z68 AP-D3. If you like my videos, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to get more of these. I'm hoping to do a review of this and some other motherboards and other things I have coming up. I have an X79, I have a Zonar, a bunch of other things. Hope this helps you out. If you got any questions, leave them below. I'll be happy to answer them. Thanks.